Good evening, sports fans, and welcome back to another week of Rules Quick Plays. I am, of course, Rulthariuz, and this is Kerbal Space Program. I have been set a challenge this week. That challenge is to try and complete all the first contracts in the first contract missions in one flight, using only the stock components that are available in career mode. I have been told this is possible, but part of the challenge was to actually not look up anything to do with the solution from any other YouTubers. So I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I do believe I'm going to do it a little bit dodgy, but I will not be cheating at all. I'm just trying to think of a... So we're going to start a new career mode in Challenger. Okay, so welcome to the Kerbal Space Center. We are, as part of the challenge, we are going to go into the mission control center, and we're going to collect all of these contracts. So yes, we're going to have to escape the atmosphere and orbit Kerbin. Let's see how many attempts this actually takes me, because this is going to be difficult. Alright, so we're going to build ourselves a new launch vehicle, and we're going to call this launch vehicle, what shall we call it? The USS Unlikely 01, I believe. Because it's extremely unlikely that this is going to work with my skill level and knowledge of this game. So we're going to need a command capsule and a parachute. Now, the person who set this challenge to me did not specify that the rocket had to return to Kerbin. They just said that I had to complete the first challenges. However, even though they have not specified that, I am going to take it as read that this thing must return safely to the planet's surface. So we're just going to build ourselves a rocket. As you can see, we have very little in the way of parts. I'm going to... is it 4 or 5? I think it's 5 fuel tanks and an engine. Yeah? Yeah, I reckon give it 5 and an engine. And being that we only have the stock part, the original stock parts, we do not have access to things like stacked decouplers. So I'm gonna have to try something a little on the dodgy side here. Let's do 1, 2. We probably hear that plane flying overhead, and 3. 3? Yeah, I think 3. Well, I hope so. Anyway, let's launch the USS Unlikely 01 and see what happens. Bit of smooth jazz in the loading screen. Next loading screen's a little bit more acceptable. Ah, schnit. I forgot something. I forgot to set the staging, didn't I? Crap. Okay, well, that needs to fire last. No. That goes up there. That fires first. That fires next. Lesson here, children. Always check your staging before you try and take off in Kerbal Space Program. Otherwise, you end up with everything deploying all at once. Okay, so that should fire first, and then that should fire, and that should fire, and then that should fire. And then we have parachute for re-entry. Okie dokie. Well, I'm not sure how well this is going to work. Full throttle, even though throttle doesn't matter on solid rocket boosters. Oh, it's slow. It's heavy. Forgot to turn on the SAS. Oh god, it's very, very slow. Now, as I said, we have no stack decouplers, and in the instance that you have no stack decouplers, you have to do something a little bit tricky. So we're actually going to fire the next set. Explode! I think this is not the most efficient way to be doing this. We're only 1.4 kilometers up. This is worrying me. I would like to say this is going to work. However, I am not exceptionally confident in that. Next one. Come on! We're only 3.5 kilometers up, and we've already deployed 2 of our stages. Is this concerning? Uh-oh, we're rolling over too hard. Oh god, come back, rocket, come back, come back. Come back! Bring back my rocket to me! And for some reason my phone is going off. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. Come on! Okay, we seem to be evening out now. That's good. Let's just roll over a little bit more. Okay. Ah, good. Yes. Finally, some response. Now, I'm actually going to throttle back a little bit because I want to save some fuel for when we get out of the atmosphere. Come on. Come on. We're going slightly off course, but there was no requirement that I launch into an equatorial orbit or anything. Let's have a look at the map. Oh, 42 kilometers. We need to achieve 70 to leave the atmosphere, so... map. Come on, little rocket. This is the little rocket that maybe can. Come on, rocket. Come on. We've already achieved 2 of our targets. Oh, come on. I just need enough. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I needed. I'm out of the atmosphere. Yes! 77 kilometers. That's actually well above what we need. So we're going to add a maneuver to try and get ourselves into obey. We have now left the atmosphere. We've left the atmosphere. Jebediah Kerbal becoming the Yuri Gagarin of Kerbal Space Program. As usual, I think pretty much poor old Jebediah has copped everybody's silliness over the years. I think poor old Jebediah probably has died more times than most people would ever expect to have happen. Oh, hello. Let's shit. I'm missing it. I'm missing the node. Oh, wait. We don't want to go full throttle. Wait, what's going on here? Why is this suddenly... X. Something wrong here. Oh, screw it. I'm just going to do what I think is right. And hope to God that I haven't screwed this right royally, because we had a really good chance up until that point. What's going on with this maneuver node? You know what, maneuver node? You've disappointed me. You've let the... What the... You've let the team down. You've let the team down, maneuver node. I'm sort of thrusting up, hoping... Beyond hope. Oh no, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I think it's gonna work. 63 kilometers. 65. Come on. 68. Come on. 69. Come on. Give me a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. 70. That's it. That's it. That's all I needed. We have... Aha! We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yes. Yes. It is the little rocket that... Oh, maybe not. The little rocket of... It did it. It met... It met the requirements that were set of me. However, it is the little rocket that may not get back. Alright. Okay, let's set... I don't know what happened with that last maneuver node, but, okay, we're gonna see how much it's gonna take to get us back into the atmosphere, and hope to good golly god we've got it. It's not gonna take a lot of fuel. It's only gonna take about... If I go... So, that's 24 kilometers. That should be... enough. That should be enough. So we got... Oh, have we got enough delta V left? Have we got enough? Is it possible? It may be possible. It might not be. If it hadn't been for me placing that maneuver node, really, I don't know what happened there. But if it hadn't been for that, I reckon this little ship would have done it reasonably well. It seems to have gotten there. We have completed all our objectives. So we've orbited Kerbal. We have escaped the atmosphere. We have set a new altitude record, obviously. And we've launched the new vessel. Excellent stuff. Right, now it is time to time warp. Let's do the time warp again. Okay, we're about 30 seconds away from burning. Let's hope to God we can do it. I think even in worst case scenario, we should at least get deep enough in the atmosphere that it's not going to cause too much of a drama. Now, I'm going to start throttling up the engines. Come on, little ship. Come on. Come on. X. Well, okay, that's not so bad. If we go to map, ooh, probably a bit steep. Hey, we may actually even... I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it! We are going... I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we have succeeded on the first attempt. Here's the point that I hope that parachute is actually going to hold all of the weight of this thing, or that the fuel tanks are going to explodify in a fashion that's not going to destroy the ship, because it would be such a shame to get all of this way only to have the ship blow up as we touch the ground. The compression shock heating extremely soon. There we go. The whole spacecraft now heating up. Obviously no heat shields because they're not part of Kerbal Space Program at the moment. Just going to rotate the craft a little. Yes, look at that. Decelerating quite strongly now. Oh man, look at that. That's gorgeous, isn't it? We're going to deploy this parachute a little bit early and turn the stability system off so we can descend gracefully. Now, I'm quite sure that in the Apollo missions and everything, they didn't deploy parachutes quite so high up. But they some heavier spacecraft actually use a drogue chute, which is actually unlockable later in Kerbal Space Program. It looks like we're coming down at under a nice midday sun. Yes. This actually has gone extremely well. When my friend set me this task, I was like, oh, I'm not liking how this is going to end up. But I'm thinking after doing this, I may do some more Kerbal Space Program challenges. So if anyone's got any ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Now the parachute will deploy at 500 meters. So here we go. Parachute is held. Parachute is held. Excellent. 11.2 meters per second. That's actually extremely good. I was kind of expecting more like 20 to 30. And that would be bad. That would be extremely bad. Even with all the fuel tanks under us, it would have caused potential death for poor Jebediah Kerman, who would not be very pleased at the prospect of death, I don't think. Although he has escaped it enough times with me that he's probably a bit used to it by now. Just fire that engine slightly. Excellent. Kill the engine. Oh, I very nearly ended in tears. Oh, but everything has returned. We shall recover the vessel. And we wouldn't have collected much science because I wasn't actually doing science, but we succeeded. The whole thing has succeeded. I can't believe that I actually managed to get that. Excellent stuff, guys. Excellent stuff. Good work, team. Good work, all. Well, I think that's it for today, guys. If you have liked this video, please do like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. And if you want more Kerbal Space Program, please leave a comment below. And keep on geeking out.